Adam Wharton makes Man United transfer demand. Adam Wharton has emerged as a major transfer target for Manchester United, and the England international has laid down one huge demand for the Old Trafford club to meet if he is to complete the switch. Ruben Amorim's side are tracking numerous options to fill a spot in the heart of their side. The Portuguese is unconvincing by both Kobbie Mainoo and Manuel Ugarte, while Case Moreau is liable to leave at the end of the season. Wharton is seen as one of the leading candidates to move to Old Trafford in return, having excelled for Crystal Palace in recent times. Competition for the 21-year-old is set to be fierce, and the former Blackburn Rovers star has named one condition that he will insist upon if to be struck. According to the Daily Mirror, Wharton will insist on Man United qualifying for Europe next season if they are to have even a sniff of signing him. It claims, while Wharton favours a return to the Northwest, he will not leave Palace to join a club that cannot offer him European football. The 21-year-old believes he is ready to take that next step to a bigger club, which involves performing on the biggest stage on a regular basis. Will Man United qualify for Europe next season? Although Man United have made upward progress in the Premier League this season under Amorim, underlined by a 2-1 win over Crystal Palace on Sunday, they are still only 7th in the standings. There is no guarantee that the Old Trafford side will be involved in European football next season. Even if they are, it remains to be seen if the Conference or Europa League will be enough for Wharton, who is playing in the former competition for Palace this season. With Champions League-level teams liable to be chasing the Englishman, it may be that Man United need to crack the top 4 this season to sign him. Glasner fumes at Crystal Palace transfer policy. Crystal Palace boss Oliver Glasner, meanwhile, has gone public over his unhappiness at the club's transfer policy this summer. Following the loss to United, he said, "Yes, I think that lack of depth is the issue, and I never talked about it. But today it feels like it's time, because I want to protect the players. Yes, the energy level was not that high at the end, they looked a little bit fatigued, and I want to protect them, because I know how hard they are working every single day and giving everything. It was our 22nd game, Man UTD's 14th game. I could see that they were physically better. Yes, we get mentally a little bit fatigued, and that's what we are definitely facing." Glasner's stance means that Wharton's sale appears completely off the menu for January, with the midfielder instead becoming an issue for Palace to deal with next summer. Chelsea and Man United submit €70 million bid for Premier League winger. Chelsea and Manchester United are both targeting one of the most informed players in the Premier League ahead of the January transfer window. Newcastle United star Harvey Barnes has become a target for both giants, who view the England international as a potential strategic signing, according to Fishages. His speed, dribbling and scoring power is appreciated by both sides. It is stated that Man United want Barnes because of his creativity and ability to create goals, while for Chelsea he is a player who fits the profile of young, talented stars that they are so readily associated with. Given that Barnes will turn 28 on December 9th, the report linking the Blues with the winger should be taken with a huge pinch of salt. The former Leicester player is much older than the typical signing at Stamford Bridge under the Blueco project. Newcastle were bullied into selling Alexander Isak to Liverpool in the summer, but that mammoth sale, which is the biggest in Premier League history, has eased any financial fair play (FFP) issues that the Magpies might have. It has also stiffened their resolve to retain their biggest stars. The St. James Park side are, therefore, unwilling to engage in any negotiations over the sale of Barnes. Chelsea and Man United are ready to try their luck, and if Newcastle knock back a €70 million offer, they are even ready to go higher. Barnes, meanwhile, is reportedly open to a move. Fishages claims he welcomes the interest from these big clubs, although he remains focused on his current team. The player values the stability he enjoys at Newcastle United, but knows that a move of this magnitude could represent a huge leap in his career. With a contract until 2028 and an estimated transfer value, ETV, of €39.8 million. It would be an enormous surprise if Chelsea or Man United were to prize Barnes away from Newcastle next month.